Genoa City is no longer calm. A single night has changed everything. A brutal attack, a shattered memory, and a secret that could destroy the Newman family from within. When Sienna sits face to face with Nick Newman, every word she speaks might save her or end her forever. This is The Young and the Restless, Monday, October 20th, 2025. And tonight, the storm truly begins. Scene 1. Shadows over Genoa City. The episode opens with tension in the air. After Noah's sudden attack, Genoa City is on edge. Nick Newman is torn between being a father and being a man who must uncover the truth. Rumors swirl about a mysterious man, Mitch, said to have a long-standing grudge against the Newmans. Sienna, who once seemed like a victim herself, is suddenly at the center of every whisper, every doubt, and every secret phone call. Scene 2. Sienna faces Nick. Nick enters the interrogation room, calm, steady, but broken inside. He doesn't yell, he simply asks the question every parent fears. Where were you the night Noah was attacked? Sienna looks up, pale, nervous, but defiant. She admits she knows Mitch, not casually, but deeply. They had a bond, complicated, emotional, and dangerous. She swears she never wanted to hurt Noah, but Nick isn't convinced. Police evidence now includes text messages, GPS data, and a witness who overheard an argument that night. Every word Sienna says feels like a double-edged sword, truth on one side, betrayal on the other. Scene 3. Who is Mitch? The name Mitch grows heavier by the minute. He's described as intelligent, bitter, and unpredictable, a man once humiliated by the Newman Empire after a failed business deal. Some say he lost millions. Others whisper he lost someone even more valuable, Sienna's loyalty. But why would Mitch target Noah? Was it revenge against Nick by striking at his weakest point, his son? Or was it a twisted plan to pull Sienna back into his control? Whatever the reason, Genoa City has found its newest villain, even if his face is still hidden. Scene 4. Noah awakens. Morning light filters through the hospital blinds. Noah stirs, gasping softly. His eyes open, confused, frightened, alive. Doctors rush in. Sharon breaks down in tears. Nick can barely breathe. Their son is awake, but not entirely back. The doctor calls it post-traumatic memory loss. Noah remembers fragments, footsteps, the smell of gasoline, a shadow near a streetlight, but no clear face. For the family, it's a miracle. For the investigation, it's a nightmare. Without memories, justice must rely on data, cameras, devices, phone logs. And even if Noah's mind heals, those memories might come back twisted, edited by trauma itself. Scene 5. Kyle steps in. While Nick wrestles with emotions, Kyle Abbott makes a cold strategic move. He offers to use his own corporate network to gather information, digital traces, traffic data, surveillance feeds. Kyle isn't a Newman, but he knows how power works and how easily truth can be buried if no one fights for it. He starts connecting the dots: cars seen near the hospital, anonymous phone calls, deleted messages. Piece by piece, the picture begins to take shape. Scene 6. Detective Burrow's fall. But then comes another shock. Detective Burrow, the officer in charge of the case, is arrested. He was supposed to protect justice. Instead, records reveal mysterious late-night calls, untraceable bank transfers, and classified files that vanished from the police server. Was he working for Mitch, or someone even more powerful? His arrest leaves a vacuum. The official investigation stalls, and Nick realizes he can no longer trust the system. From now on, truth will come from his own side. Scene 7. Sienna's dilemma. Sienna sits alone in her apartment, her phone buzzing with unknown numbers. She knows she's being watched by both the police and Mitch. If she stays silent, she'll be seen as guilty. If she talks, Mitch could destroy her. Finally, she considers a third path: cooperation. She'll tell the police only part of what she knows in exchange for protection. But deep down, Sienna fears something darker. That Noah's attack was only the beginning. Mitch never strikes once. He builds patterns, sets traps, and uses people like pieces on a chessboard. And now she might be his next pawn. Scene 8. The coffee shop encounter. Later that afternoon, Kyle spots Sienna at a small coffee shop, talking to a man. The man's name is Holden. At first, nothing looks strange, until Kyle notices the details. Holden keeps his sleeve over his smartwatch. Sienna keeps checking her phone in dark mode, deleting notifications. The conversation is too fast, too quiet, too careful. Kyle watches from a distance, instincts buzzing. Something isn't right. After Holden leaves, Kyle confronts Sienna directly. He doesn't shout, he simply says, "I saw everything. Now tell me why." Sienna freezes, then whispers, "You're imagining things." But Kyle knows better. He's seen enough lies to recognize one. Scene 9. The hidden network. That night, Kyle uses his security contacts. He pulls camera feeds, traffic logs, and phone records from the coffee shop area. Patterns begin to form. Holden's name appearing again and again, a rented car under a fake ID, payments made with virtual cards, 3 short calls to Los Angeles. All signs point to something bigger, a hidden network moving between Genoa City and LA. And the deeper Kyle digs, the more one name keeps resurfacing: Holden. He shares his findings with Victoria Newman, who's preparing for a business trip to Los Angeles. But what starts as business quickly turns into a mission. Scene 10. Victoria heads to Los Angeles. Victoria flies out quietly, carrying Kyle's files, times, addresses, coordinates. One location stands out: a logistics warehouse on the city's edge. Its ownership traces back to a shell company, recently funded from Genoa City. Victoria knows what that means. It's a front: money laundering, data transfers, or something even worse. Meanwhile, back home, Kyle spots Sienna sneaking out during a supposed conference call. Security footage shows her walking past a dark gray car, the same one linked to Holden.
Scene 12. The warehouse revelation. But peace doesn't last. Kyle's latest data dump reveals a terrifying connection: 3 wire transfers, small, precise, and perfectly timed, made from Genoa City to Los Angeles. The sender's name? H. The recipient? A shell company controlling the exact warehouse Victoria is about to inspect. Holden's name even appears reversed on the access list, a clever disguise. This isn't coincidence anymore. It's a full-scale setup. Kyle warns Victoria immediately, "Be careful. Whoever you're chasing, they already know you're coming." Scene 13. Victoria's discovery. That night in Los Angeles, Victoria waits in her car near the warehouse. A dark gray vehicle arrives, same license plate Kyle mentioned. The driver wears a cap, avoids cameras, and carries 2 small boxes. No labels, no shipping tags, just the quiet confidence of someone who's done this before. Victoria takes photos, records times, and sends everything back to Kyle. She's not a cop, but in that moment, she's the only one protecting her family's truth. What's inside those boxes? Evidence? Money? Or the final key to Noah's attack? As night falls over Genoa City, Everyone stands at a crossroads. Nick must balance rage with reason. Kyle must turn data into proof. Sienna must choose between fear and redemption. And Victoria must face whatever waits inside that Los Angeles warehouse. Noah's memory may still be broken, but the truth is starting to form through shadows, wires, and whispers. The question is not who attacked Noah, but why. Because in this town, every secret has a price, and the bill is always due. Stay tuned, because next week, The Young and the Restless will push every family to their breaking point. Please subscribe and turn on notifications to stay updated with every twist and secret in Genoa City.